plus soul equals Super Bowl. Ask Joe, ask Soul, now you been told. Back and go, we on a roll and we big and bold. You opened up your mouth, now you're knocked out cold. We coming to get ya, I bet ya, you won't win. Left hook, right hook, again and again. We got that high-powered offense with that lethal bunch. We're the bullies of the block and we'll take your lunch. So to all of my who-that's across the land, and to all other teams that don't understand, we coming to get ya, I go, it's Super Bowl. We gonna beat the Lombardi, black everybody, let's go. Saints fans stand up. Let's hear for the black and gold, now let's go. It's Rainbow that any competition, yeah, we coming to get ya, let's go. Saints fans stand up. Let's hear for the black and gold, now let's go. It's Rainbow that you better run it high, cause we coming to get ya. Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl.
Welcome to another edition of Tell It Like It Is Sports Talk Podcast, where we don't sugarcoat shiznit, just real talk from real people. I'm your host, Soul Saint, and as usual, Saints plus soul equals Super Bowl, along with my co-host, David King, the sports guru. What's up, baby?
Yo, what it do, folks? What it do?
And my other co-host, Mike Teasy.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
What's happening, Mike? What's happening? Well, we're going to get right into it. Today is Saints Camp Preview Day 1. Our boys finally got on the field, and it wasn't open to the public, but we had some people there. I had a few people there that was, texting me, giving me some info and stuff like that. But
right.
One of my guys, Mike Triplett, he put something up. You got that, Dave?
Yes.
Mike Triplett. What Mike had to say about the day, he said Saints first training camp practice in the books. Taysom Hill took the first turn as starting quarterback on a run-heavy day in base personnel, but it was an impressive, I want to say that again, impressive day for Jameis Winston, highlighted by a deep pass. We're going to see a lot of this to Deontay Harris. Winston looked very crisp on a variety of throws. And we knew that, We knew that right there, baby. We knew that. So, tomorrow is going to be open to the public. Me and Mike Teasy is supposed to be there, front and center.
Where I'm headed right now.
Yep. He headed down
as we damn speak. That's right.
He got his hotel waiting for him.
Damn, Skippy.
Get us some good seats.
Show you right.
We wish you could make it, Dave. But,
yeah, me too.
We will be letting you know what's going on.
That's right. I will be in the building. I will be watching.
Oh yeah.
And y'all send me some video highlights in our chat, man.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
They don't want you to do video, but sometimes I'll sneak it, act like I'm taking a picture and do a video.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
They don't like it a video. They think you working for the other club, the other team. We don't want we don't want love because they like to get the Saints, so we don't want them to think think nothing.
Right.
That makes sense.
But
Steve,
it make a little sense.
Let's go, Steve. Friday.
Say, Steve.
Melbourne, Australia.
It's not a knife. This is a knife.
What's up, Glow? What's up, Glow? What's up, Miss Beach? What's happening?
Hey, Miss Gloria. Gloria. Let me stop.
All right. So we got our main listeners that always support. We appreciate y'all.
Facts.
Well, appreciate about our listeners, man. They from all over the world. I mean, we have people that tune in the show from all over the world.
All over the world.
And I'm no longer banned on Facebook, so yay.
Yeah,
I'm
so we
free.
can look out for that live, baby.
I'm free
Yeah.
for now. I'm free for now.
I think he's gonna stay free a little while. I think he's gonna stay free. He ain't gonna give him no reason to ban him.
I didn't give him a reason to ban me the last damn time. But,
yeah, no.
Hey, yeah.
What's up, Paul?
Paul.
I'm doing good, bro. How you doing, man?
Mr. Paul Rogers.
Yeah.
Hey. I look forward to meeting some of y'all in person, man. If y'all see me tomorrow out there.
Yeah, if y'all at that.
Tim,
anybody going to the camp tomorrow? Anybody coming out to the camp? Let us know.
Yeah, it's a couple of people I would love to see.
Yeah. Take some
I
pictures.
would love to see in person.
Yeah. So, but
I'll take some pictures.
Let's talk about this day one, man. I think he told. I'm trying to look. I have some notes.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go with notes because they ain't got no video or nothing, so we can go by. All we can just go by with report.
Right.
They're not gonna show like video.
Yeah, they're not gonna show us.
But it shouldn't surprise. It shouldn't surprise you that Jameis Winston threw the ball very well, being that he was working out with receivers. This past offseason stuff. You seen him work with Traquan and Callaway, Juwan Johnson, Deontay Harris. He's working with Troutman and all them. So it shouldn't be no surprise that he already developed some type of rapport with them guys.
Right.
And the fact of the matter is, they showed that Inspector Gadget went out there running run plays.
And they say Tommy Lee Lewis visited the Saints and realizing that he wasn't already on. He said the only surprising element to wide receiver Tommy Lee Lewis visiting the Saints is realizing that he wasn't already on the Saints roster. I thought he was on the roster myself.
Oh, I thought he's still on the roster?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I didn't
Whoa, he wasn't. They say he wasn't.
Yeah, I figured he wasn't. I thought he auditioned for somebody else or something like that.
But he was out there. Whoa, what's up, Nate?
What's happening, Nate?
What's up, my brother? What's up?
Yeah, when it comes to the report that Mike Triplett gave, it's encouraging that he was throwing deep ball to Deontay. But I can't wait to see or hear reports of who else he's going to be throwing deep balls to. I mean,
we ain't got nobody.
Opposing defense is already going to know Deontay is going to be a deep threat. They already know. So that's expected. Right. So I'm kind of anxious to see who else they're going to be throwing deep balls to.
I don't think you got to be fast like that. But people don't understand the position. It's just like when Marquez Callaway, when he was at Tennessee, he ran like a 4.5. He had like a 20-yard per catch average or some stuff like that when he was at Tennessee. It's all about position and placement, man. That's what it's all about. And sometimes route running can help you in that aspect of getting a DB behind you. And work with Devontae Adams and work with DeAndre Hopkins and work with guys are not really burners and speedsters, no matter how many times you try to tell people that. Everybody believes you got to run a 4.3 or 4.2 to burn somebody, and you don't. It's about route running and position, knowing how to use your body and all them other things. Its speed helps. Don't get me wrong, it helps, but if you know how to run routes and know how to use your body, you know how to use your hands, the ball is coming. Mike Evans ain't all that fast. He just big. He's 6'5", but he just big. But he ain't no burner. He ain't no 4.3. He just know how to use his body.
This right here is very important. Alvin Kamara said the Saints quarterbacks, Jameis Winston and Taysom, have both been eager to build their chemistry with Kamara in the passing game. So especially Taysom, but pretty smart idea since Kamara should be the go-to guy for whichever quarterback wins the starting job. He said one highlight was a perfectly executed screen pass from Hill to Kamara, which is notable since it took Hill a little time to find a rhythm. Remember last year, he never would throw the screen. He had problems with that screen pass.
a screenplay is designated for the running back position unless you sense if you got the quarterback, basically, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback vision to see that it been picked up and you can go to like the second read, but it got to be quick, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Taysom ain't really showed he got that capability of doing that yet,
Right.
you know,
Taysom had a
but
problem last year with
yeah,
that.
you hold a damn ball and getting sacked and stuff and getting
Right.
losing fumbles and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But um I honestly, yeah, when Taysom was in that lineup for them 4 games, Alvin Kamara was pissed off, man. Oh, he
Yeah.
was hot. He was mad. He was angry a lot of
Yeah,
times.
because Taysom couldn't get him
You
the
know,
ball. It wasn't just a screen pass; it was just out in the flat. Period. Because Taysom,
Inspector Gadget is like a high school quarterback. First read with Michael Thomas.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He made it look at the second read, and if that ain't comfortable with him, he taking off running. That's what Inspector Gadget do. He don't know how to go through progressions or know how to, you know what I'm saying, maximize time in the pocket. He don't know how to do all that. And
Right.
you asking somebody that's over 30 years old that basically been around the league going from jumping from pillar to damn post, because everybody don't remember that he played with Green Bay at first. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, he was a practice squad dummy. You know, but Inspector Gadget, you asking him all of a sudden now the transition to be a quarterback now, all of a sudden. Okay, when you already have found a niche and a role for him. I'm sorry to tell y'all this. Y'all think this bullshit is a competition. It ain't no competition, bro. He doing that to stroke his ego, not to kill that man confidence, because he's something he promised him to do. And one thing about Sean P is he is loyal. If he say something, you can bank on it. If I say I'm gonna give you an opportunity, even though more than likely you ain't really the viable candidate, especially if Michael Thomas out of there, you ain't got that security blanket. So you got to be able to have the ability to throw wide receivers open. You got to be able to read defenses and whatnot, and you got to definitely have good placement. We're shown he ain't able to do that yet. So people think this a damn competition. It ain't no damn competition. It ain't now. Straight up.
Paul Rogers want to know
They told
who.
you the first day right here. You got Inspector Gadget running runs, and then you got J Boy slanging the damn thing.
Right.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Paul Rogers want to know who was the speedster for Tulane and wide receiver that we had.
McCleskey.
McCleskey. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
Top
couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State at first, then he transferred, went back to Tulane.
Yeah.
You breaking up, Mike.
Yeah, Tommy Lee gone. Hey, Tommy.
He was at camp today, though.
Sorry about that.
He was out there today. So I don't know if they're gonna sign him to a contract or what.
Yeah, Mike. I think Mike brought out a good point when he said that you noticed the note was that Taysom Hill was run heavy plays, but it was Jameis Winston that was throwing the ball. That's a good point.
Right.
You know, just because Taysom Hill is going to be the starter, that don't necessarily mean that he's going to be the one actually passing the ball or in the game when it's time for the Saints to move the ball through the air. It doesn't mean that. I mean, it's a practice session. Sean Payton can arrange it any way he wants to. If he want to start off with running plays or quarterback sneaks and stuff like that, he's a head coach. He can do that. You know, if he wants to do that in the game, he can do that. But that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, the second drive, third drive, fourth drive, that Taysom Hill is going to be in there, you know, throwing the ball on second and third down. It don't mean that.
Mm-hmm. No, we lost Mike. But there he is. Let's see what's happening. Mike, you can hear? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, gonna be some competition.
I'm in that middle of nowhere. My bad.
They say Saints cornerback Patrick Robinson was in the starting lineup, and also linebackers Caden Ellis and Zach Bond were also in the initial starting lineup. Pete Werner replaced Bond in the later drills.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike is breaking up really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you said that who was the starters? Who started again?
Caden Ellis,
Okay, Nelly. Okay.
Zach Bond was starting at linebacker. Patrick Robinson was starting at cornerback, opposite Lattimore.
Now, Patrick Robinson, that is I guess that was kind of a little bit of a surprise for me. I guess they're giving him the nod because of his in a
Yeah,
sense, he's a veteran. As
he's a veteran.
yeah, he is a veteran of them. Now, whether or not he's gonna be opposite of Marshawn throughout the season, that's to be determined.
Right.
Now, Caden Ellis, the linebacker situation is it's such in the air right now. The only guaranteed starter is the middle linebacker
Mario.
Demario Davis. Pete Warner, I just can't see him being a starter. I can see him and Caden Ellis battling that position. Zach Bond has the potential. So I could possibly see him in certain situations down in distance being on the field. So it's all a matter of whether or not the Saints are going, what personnel the Saints are going to have on the field. But it could be a possibility where you can bring in the strong safety in the box. You could bring in Gardner Johnson in the box to help get the run stop. There's a lot of different things the Saints can do personnel wise to compensate for the lack of strength at the linebacker position. But Caden Ellis, we'll see what he can do. Zach Bond did show some flashes of greatness. So let's keep. I think that's going to be a position battle to really keep an eye on in training camp.
Yep. Yes, sir. You hate to talk about it. So we'll see what's happening tomorrow, and we'll probably come back Sunday and give our evaluation of what we saw tomorrow and Saturday. And let you know, because we're gonna be right there front and center, like I said. So we'll have a better evaluation of everybody. I'm gonna break my pen and paper. Make sure I jot this down on what I saw.
Yeah, please, if you can jot down some stats, let us know what kind of bombs and how many yards it went, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do all that. This is a good day because it's training camp started, but we still got setbacks. More Saints player setbacks, man. And it just looked like it's just every time you hear something negative going on or happening, it's Saints. First with Lattimore receiving the stolen goods. Then Anyamata, with the banned substance. Now we got my boy Deontay Harris. Didn't tell nobody that he got a DWI last month in Baltimore. So now we got that to worry about. So we don't know what's going to happen. We know what's happening with Anyamata. We don't know what's going on or what's going to happen with Lattimore, if he's going to be suspended. And now, our deep threat, Deontay Harris, we don't know what's going on, what's going to happen with him. He didn't let nobody know. And they found out that he had this DUI. He got arrested.
So he got a DUI because the story I read was he was arrested for suspicion of drinking and driving, which to me, I didn't know you can get arrested for being suspicious. Right. I thought you actually had to take a breathalyzer test.
Exactly. That's what I thought. So I feel like if he must have, they must have did that and found out it was, he was under the influence. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll see how things work out with that. But once again, it's always the Saints, man. Always in the news, always negative news. We already hurting right now. Wide receiver.
The thing about Deontay Harris, to be honest with you, I'm just going to be straight up with y'all. Y'all might not agree with me or not, But this is basically just a character defamation story because this man is not going to serve any jail time. All he's going to have to do is just pay some fines, probably go to driving classes or whatever they do to the typical thing that the normal citizen would do. This is just a story because some paragraph writer needs somebody to click on this paragraph and get paid 50 cents per click. That's all it is. It's no big deal. The man is not going to get suspended. He's going to be there for the season. It's no big issue. All it is.
Well, you can't really say that, Dave. You know, Goodell hates us. So
True.
I mean, if he can suspend a saint, he's going to suspend a saint. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not against an NFL rule, though. Drinking is not a ban.
You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. Anytime an NFL player breaks the law, that's against the NFL. You can't break the law. Like I can't go rob a bank. Oh, it don't have nothing to do with the NFL, but I robbed the bank.
Well,
I understand what you're saying, dog.
That's a little bit more serious, but I mean, it's just a DUI. I don't think
that's serious.
If he does, he probably gets suspended for a game, maybe.
They say the minimum is 2 games. The minimum is 2 games.
2 games.
For DUI is 2 games. But we don't know if they. Well, right in that report it says suspicion of a DUI. It didn't say they popped him for a DUI. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. Is suspension and being guilty is 2 different things. The same thing.
That do sound like a smear campaign. That do sound like a smear campaign. Though.
It's the same thing when they use the word allegation.
Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. Saints bracing for Deontay Harris suspension following DUI arrest. So he was arrested. They say all-pro return specialist Deontay Harris was arrested early in July for allegedly driving under the influence of alcohol.
That word.
Confirming.
Allegedly.
All right.
Allegedly. Suspicious. Allegedly. That changes.
They clocked him driving 77 miles per hour in a 55.
I do that all the time.
Well, you're going to get caught one day.
And see, that's the thing. Allegedly suspicious doesn't mean you're already proven guilty. It just means they think. So this man might beat the case, get it thrown out of court, and don't have to do anything.
I just don't see how they can arrest you if
he did not fail a breathalyzer test.
That's what we don't know.
They ain't had no reason to suspend him. Matter of fact, I hope he has a lawsuit against that police department for arresting him without taking a breathalyzer. They can't prove
he may refuse the breathalyzer. He may refuse it. And if you refuse something, that's pretty much saying you're guilty. Yes. So, who knows? I don't know.
We'll see. I don't know.
They say PJ Williams served a 2-game suspension a few years ago for his own DUI incident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. But we totally forgot about him though.
Yeah, we totally forgot about him. It probably did us a favor.
If you put him on the island with a receiver, I'm crying the whole time. I'm crying. Please, Lord, don't throw it. Please, Lord, don't let him throw it that way. Don't let the quarterback be smart and see PJ Williams is a mark. Don't do it. Please don't throw it over there.
I'll tell you what, we had some worse cornerbacks than PJ though.
We did. Fred Thomas, Jason David.
How did Fred stay in the league so long?
I don't know. He gave effort, man. He
ain't lying. He gave what he could, huh?
He did what he could. I ain't gonna say he was out there. I ain't gonna say he was out there, just half-assing. He gave effort, but boy, if it was 3rd and long, then you knew what our opposing team was going to. You knew. He even knew. And I'm like, Lord, here it comes. Don't even look.
You knew the Saints was hurting. Anytime you got a cornerback out there with a big Q-tip on his own. Big Q-tip. playing cornerback. I said, Lord have mercy. That's all we got. You know, this dude running down the field chasing a wide receiver with a big Q-tip. His whole hand and then but a nub. That's some funny shit.
I said, man.
You remember that?
Any position, we got bad luck on the cornerback.
Yeah, like,
bad luck. Cornerback. Mm-hmm. Year after year after year. Bad luck is cornerback. But y'all like Paulson Debo, huh?
I gotta see how he look. We want to see if he got something in them hips tomorrow when we out there, bro. We gonna see what the Debo got.
Check him out.
Check him out tomorrow. Check him out. Speaking of Saints setbacks, you know, not just the Saints get setbacks now. It seems like the whole city of New Orleans, all our sports teams. Because here comes Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. You know, he told the police they can't come in his house. I guess he was having a domestic dispute with his wife, girlfriend, or whatever. And I guess they had reasonable suspicion to go in. And he fought him, got tased and everything, man. It was a big old scuffle. And he got arrested and everything and charged with assault on a police officer. You know? Don't look good.
Yeah. So as much as I hate to see the injustices in this world, sometimes you just got to say to yourself, you just got to cooperate. Especially if it's just something like domestic. Exactly. You know, hey, just going to cooperate. You tell your side of the story, she tell her side of the story.
Exactly.
Let it be what it be. All the extra stuff is just stuff that's gonna compile and work against you. Now this situation, David Hayes brought that on himself.
Thank you. Because you know, me and my cousin was talking about that, and we say a lot, even though it's wrong, you know, to kill these black men, but a lot of times they could have diffused the situation and they just say, okay, officer, here you go. You know, you can't win. Okay, so it don't make no sense to sit and fight the officer and talk shit, you know, curse him, you know, man, what the fuck you stopped me for and all that. You know, you don't need to do all that. Yes, officer, may I help you? Can I see your license? Yes, here you go. You need to see your the insurance? Okay, here you go. That's it. You know, but you know, you look at some of these situations and you look at, you know, they don't want to do this. Why you pull me over? You know, whatever the reason they pull you over, just relax and give them what they want. You can't win. You can't win.
Yeah, exactly.
So it don't make no sense to sit there and fight. Get them later. Get you a lawyer later, and then you can fight another day.
Exactly. But you know, I don't know what's going to happen with Jackson Hayes. I don't know if he's going to be getting suspended or not.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's just Jackson Hayes just plain stupid, and he should know better. He really should know better.
Yeah, I pray for the brother. I wish him, you know, the best. You know, I hope everything turned out all right with Jackson. You know, he's a young cat. You know, I hope it don't mess up his career. You know.
Yeah, because he has potential. I really like him as
very athletic.
I started liking him at the second half of the season last year. Started coming off the bench, being a defensive presence, slasher. You know, he has potential to be really solid. You know, he needed to put some more weight on them bones. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why y'all not feeding Jackson Hayes and Brandon Ingram down there in New Orleans. Y'all got all the best food in the world down there, but y'all can't. But them dudes can't seem to gain no weight.
I'll tell you one thing. Speaking of while we on NBA, we got the NBA draft tonight.
Yes.
You know, and what y'all think the PELS need? You know,
I think they need a wing defender. A wing defender, or if possible, get a defensive presence in the middle, like a Rudy Gobert or a Sonny Adebayo, somebody like that. They don't need scoring. They do not need scoring. No, they do not.
Well, what y'all think about this trade? We traded Steven Adams, and we got the what's the boy name?
The guy from
Jonas Valanciunas.
Valanciunas. Is he an upgrade
And more
or a
of
downgrade?
more of an interior presence from a scoring perspective.
Okay.
He's more of a he's more of a guy that possibly where you can't crowd Zion so much now in the post or whatever. Valanciunas, he's a guy that averaged like 17 points a game, like 11 rebounds.
Can he shoot
one of them
threes?
guys.
Is he one of them three? Oh, okay.
No.
I thought he was one of them foreigner big guys that can shoot the three.
Yeah, Jonas Valanciunas is a guy that got a little post game, got a little small mid range, 14 foot mid-range shot. One of them guys.
So what you
But
think?
as far as a guy, big stretch big, nah, he ain't one of them.
So what you think is an upgrade?
Not really, no.
You think it's an upgrade over Steven Adams?
To me, no.
Mike?
Steven Adams is exactly what the Pelicans needed. They needed somebody that can hustle, get your offensive rebounds, and be more of a inside presence defensively.
He didn't work well with Zion though.
That's Zion. Okay. That's Zion's fault because Zion needs to work on his game that he can step up and make a jumper instead of trying to just driving straight to the goal. That's his game. Drive straight to the goal. Y'all talking about
that's what Giannis does.
No,
that's what Giannis does.
Let me finish with Zion.
Zion can't do it.
Let me finish with Zion. Zion needs, if he wants to be a superstar in this league, he needs to do more than just drive to the goal and go to the free throw line. That's what he needs to do.
You don't get it.
The Pelicans are setting this team back by trying to make this kid a superstar. He is not that. Until he develops a jump shot, they're going to keep on letting Zion get straight to the lane, and they're going to let either take a chance of down an offensive foul, or they're going to let him score.
I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, man.
Okay, convince me him being a superstar. Convince me.
It ain't got nothing to do with me convincing you that he's a superstar or not. It's just his game.
But what's his
Zion
game?
is considered positionless. Zion is considered positionless, right? He's an undersized 4. But what strength does he have? Being that he's 6'6". What strength does he have? Superior athleticism, but the fact is that he was like a point guard in high school. So basically, when you got big guys.
Okay. While he breaking up, Anthony Davis was a point guard in high school too.
No, it's the fact about his athleticism, his speed, his quickness, and the ability to handle the ball. A lot of big guys can't stay with him. That's why he got a strength in taking it to the hole. The man shot over 60% from field goal percent.
Right.
He averaging like 27 points a game.
If your shots are right under the rim, I hope
I take that too all day.
If nobody can't stop you, why not keep doing it? I mean, he led the league in field goal percentage. He was in the top 5 in field goal percentage. Well, I mean, what he got to get an outside shot for when he can go in?
I take that all day.
Okay, I want to ask both of y'all this question, and I want to hear an answer from both of y'all. Scenario: you down by 1 point, okay, with 5 seconds left to go in the game. You're playing against Rudy Gobert or Anthony Davis or Giannis or a Joker from Denver. Draw up a play for Zion to get you the game-winning shot.
I didn't hear the question because
First of all, it just depends on the scenario of who's going to give you the game-winning shot and who you have.
Zion, he just started.
Hold on.
Man. Zion.
Okay, yeah, but we know that Zion's probably going to get double teamed. So I would give Zion the ball, let him bring it down, and as soon as they double team him, hit the open man for the winning shot like a Brandon Ingram. You understand what I'm saying? That's who hit my game winner. You know, I probably wouldn't give the ball to Zion unless, say, we down 1.
Yeah,
You let Zion go in. He's either gonna get fouled and get an N1, or he's either gonna get fouled and go to the free throw line to win the
No,
game.
he won't. No, he won't. No, he won't.
Why you won't?
The referees would not call that. Case in example, the last game that the Pelicans had against Denver in the regular season, they tried that, and Joker fouled the mess out that man, but they did not make that call. Now, Mike, the question was this.
Well, all the time that ain't gonna happen. He gonna get the foul.
Mike, I want to give Mike's opinion on this. So, Mike, my question was this. You're down by 1 point with 5 seconds left to go in the game. And you're playing against either Utah with Rudy Gobert, Denver with Jokic, the Lakers with AD, Minnesota, or Milwaukee with Giannis. 5 seconds left to go in the game. Down by 1 point. Draw me up a play for Zion to score the game-winning basket.
I gave to Brandon Ingram in that point.
What I just said. I just said.
Okay, so you.
Now, that's what
that does not mean just because he can score or anything like that, or potentially he can be the superstar, mean he can have to take the last shot. LeBron James in that situation a couple of times. There's many guys I can name in that situation. But in that particular time when you got 5 seconds, usually you want to go with a guy that can take somebody off the dribble and possibly create a good shot on his own. Zion got the capability of doing it, but he more likely than right now got a set shot.
Well, I mean, now y'all confusing people because you're saying he could take guys on the dribble and go to the hole. But I mean, but now you're saying you're gonna take the ball out of his hands and give it to a shooter? You're confusing me.
Yeah, because it's most likely that he's going to get double teamed. That's what we're saying, David. So you give what the defense gives you. You take what the defense gives you. You take what the defense gives you. Just like LeBron. If LeBron they're gonna look for Brown to take the last shot. So LeBron's with his smartness and his assists, he gonna throw the ball to the open man.
The defensive coach, the opposing team's coach had to be an absolute fool to double team Zion with 5 seconds left to go in the game. Because you know what he's going to do. He's going to catch the ball probably at the elbow or the top of the key and try to drive to the goal and get to the free throw line, which he's either going to get blocked or he's going to get fouled, and the referees are not going to hesitate to call that call because they're not going to let a call determine the game. We all know
why you say that.
Basketball.
That's a lie. I done seen so many calls that at the last part of a game many times. So we don't know if that's going to happen, like you said. They'll be stupid to double team Zion. If they don't double team him, whoever's sticking him, he gonna take him to the hole and he gonna beat him. So if they don't double team him, he's still gonna win.
And like I say, and if you're playing against a Utah, a Lakers, or a Milwaukee, or a Denver, your big man gonna be right there, ready to swat the mess out that ball.
Well, if so, then like I said, I'm sure we'll have a good coach. I'm sure Willie Green will draw up something to get that last shot in the best possible way to win the game.
I'll get the ball to probably B.I. or Nikhil Walker. But what are we talking about before we got on this?
But Zion, like I said, is like he said, he's your point forward. He's gonna bring the ball up. It's gonna go from his hand to whoever the game winner is gonna be.
It's gonna go to the superstar. That's who it's gonna go to.
So I don't get
it wrong. It's not like I'm hating on Zion. I'm really not. I mean, Zion, for his ability, his size, he does some amazing things. Okay. I just don't think the height warrants his game. And I didn't see too many defenders sag off of him and wait for him to come into the lane because they know that's what he's going to do.
Well, guess what?
He's not going to pull up and hit a jumper. But I do give Zion credit. He does find a way to score in the middle. He does find a way to get the offensive board, second chance points.
Mm-hmm.
He does that.
Exactly.
But to me, a superstar is somebody that you get a ball to with 10, 15 seconds left to go, and you need that game-winning shot. That's a superstar right there. Zion is not there.
Yeah.
At least not.
Well,
I hope he gets to that point, but he is not there.
Yeah, he's not. He's not gonna shoot no last-second 3-point like Damian Lillard. That's not what he's. That's not what he's just. That's not the kind of superstar he is.
It don't have to be a 3-point. He's down by
still
one.
A superstar though.
Shot.
He's still a superstar.
Jump shot from the elbow, free throw line, something.
He can score at will. Even though he's going to score, he's going to drive it in. He goes in anyway. He has a knack. He has a knack for taking the ball inside and scoring.
He can score at will on the inside against your average player, but against Gobert, Anthony Davis, Giannis, Joker.
Gobert, we go back and look at some highlights.
No, he cannot.
He's did good against them boys. Did you look at his average last year, his points per game? Okay. Yeah. Well, then. He played Gobert. He played Gobert. He played all them boys. And he still did well.
Okay, but I haven't looked at the stats yet, but I'm interested to see how many points he scored against the Lakers, how many points he scored against. Well, I know he scored a lot against Milwaukee. I watched those games. Mm-hmm. But I'm interested to see what he did against big, elite defensive men. But the Pelicans, what the Pelicans need, though, really what the Pelicans need, I know some of the comments were they need a shooter. They got scores. You got Zion, you got B.I., you got Kill Alexander Walker, you got the point guard Ball. You got Ball. Those guys are capable of scoring 30 points. Okay. You got scores already. The Pelicans, when they lost games because they could not keep a lead. You cannot keep a lead if you can't defend the three and you can't play defense down the stretch. They need some defensive players. They got plenty of scores. They got plenty of scores already. They need some defensive help. That's why I say they need a shot blocking center, a wing defender, somebody. And I'm watching the draft right now, and Golden State is on the clock right now. They have pick number 7, so the Pelicans got 10 more picks for the Pelicans. But we'll probably be off the air by the time they can pick.
Yeah, we're gonna be gone in a few minutes. Speaking of the Olympics, I want to give a shout out. Simone Biles, she opted out the all around and everything, but a young lady stepped up. Her name was Suni Lee. She won gold, so we didn't skip a beat there. Simone was out. Suni Lee jumped in, and she won that gold for her dad, who was paralyzed a couple of years ago. And it was her first time on that big stage, and she handled herself well. Very proud of her. Got a gold for the United States, and we still looking good as far as gymnastics is concerned. I don't know what's going on with Simone. They say it's not physical, it's mental. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I really don't.
Well, I don't really, to be honest with you all, I haven't really been watching. I'm not a gymnastic type.
Right.
I don't really watch it. Just glancing over some stories on social media, Facebook, Instagram, there seems to be some issue with her taking a break, maybe because she's mad, because she's pulling off some routines that your average gymnast cannot pull off. Right. But I don't know. They're trying to say, they're saying something about her, they're not allowing her to do the moves or they're scoring it differently or something like that. And if that is the case, I can see her saying to myself, well, if I'm sitting here doing my best, and I'm out here competing, trying to get victories and gold medals and stuff, and you're trying to sit and tell me I can't do it, and it's nothing to do with anything illegal. Why should I compete? I mean, I don't know if that's really what's going on, but I kind of get the feeling from what I've read and some glanced at some stories. That's what's going on.
Yeah, it's like she feels like maybe she's a superhero among a bunch of humans,
Yeah.
and she feel like, well, maybe deep down inside, well, you know what, they're not gonna, I don't know. I mean, I've never seen this type of thing, especially from her. I mean, she is the best in the world, and I don't understand why, she just don't. Because believe me, if it was Russia or somebody that had a superstar like this, they would whip our ass. And believe me, they wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm not gonna be in this because of mental this and mental that." They'll whip our ass and take all 9 goals, 10 goals, whatever they're gonna get. They would take it, with no problem. So, I don't know, but I'm glad that the other girls stepped up. We also doing good in swimming. We won a lot of gold medals in swimming. The NBA the basketball team finally won a game against Nigeria.
Man, what is the deal with the U.S. Olympic team? I haven't got a chance to watch a game yet, but I've been looking at the score. We lost to France and Nigeria.
No, we beat Nigeria.
Oh, well, who else we lost to? We lost to somebody. We lost to France.
No, the only 2 games that counted was the last 2. We lost some exhibitions, but the 2 that counted was we lost to France was first game, and then we beat Nigeria.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of embarrassing.
I mean, not Nigeria. I'm sorry. Was it Iran?
I don't know. I haven't been able to watch.
It was Iran. Somebody help me out if y'all know. Oh yeah, the Aussies doing good in the pool. All that damn water y'all got, Steve. If they better know how to swim. They better know how to damn swim. If y'all don't win something in the swimming, then something wrong. Shit.
That's cool, man. Congratulations on the Aussie doing well in the pool.
Mike, you there?
Oh goodness.
Mike. Damn. We don't hear nothing coming from Mike Way. So
I don't know. We'll see how the basketball does. I mean, let's just be honest. We don't have our best players over there. There's still a lot of our best players that's not even playing for us.
Well, they got some good players. I mean,
it still should be good enough to win gold.
They should have brought Giannis over there. That's what they should have did. Then we wouldn't have had no problems.
Yeah, but Giannis said he going. Whoa, ain't he playing for somebody else? Greek or?
Oh yeah. I forgot he wouldn't be playing for America. No, he'd be playing for Greece, and they probably wouldn't win a game because he'll be the only player.
Yeah.
That they have.
Exactly.
So, but we got what? Kevin Durant. We got Damian Lillard. We got Booker. We got Drew Holiday. Yeah. So I mean, they just don't like Pop. They say Pop trying to run a Spur offense, and he say they just not liking that shit.
Well, I mean, that Spur offense has won championships. Why should they got a problem with it?
Well, it just depends on your personnel to run it. Pop had the perfect personnel to run that shit back then. These guys don't like that type of offense. They had the perfect personnel back then to run Pop the way Pop liked, but these guys don't like it. They feel like it's not, they not, suited for that type of offense. So, we'll see what happens though. But yeah, we're gonna go. I know Mike was in and out. Our show, we've been on the air about an hour, and we went over some good points. But we will be at the camp tomorrow, so we can let y'all know Sunday. We will be coming back on the air Sunday, and I will have some stats, hopefully some videos, so you can show. And, try to get
Don't
some
get
video.
kicked out, man. Don't get kicked out.
Get some video, but
Oh,
yeah, man. So
yeah, I think this camp we gonna get a lot of answers.
yeah,
I know it's a lot of things going, a lot of player personnel that there's a lot of question marks, but by the time training camp, especially when preseason starts, preseason is gonna really answer a lot of questions. We're gonna have a better understanding of what to expect. To me, the position battles. There's only really 3 position battles, in my opinion, for this team.
mm-hmm.
Is wide receiver, linebacker, and cornerback. Quarterback is settled. Running back is settled. Offensive line is settled. Defensive line is settled. Safety is settled. You know, but the question marks, biggest question marks, are wide receiver, linebacker, other than Demario Davis, and cornerback. Those are your 3, and those are 3 important positions too. Don't get me wrong; they're very, very important positions, and we need to see who's going to step up, and especially at wide receiver. We're going to need to see a Traquan or Galloway or somebody's going to step up.
Yep. All right, y'all. Well, we thank everybody for tuning in. We thank y'all for joining in. Remember, it's nothing personal. Always straight biz. So we're gonna see y'all next time on Tell It Like It Is.
Yes, indeed. Everybody have a great evening.
Have a great evening.